Hey guys, guess what? We have the Halloween banner here with us now. So this is going to be interesting because I heard a lot of rumors that a lot of characters could have been in the Halloween banners, but IS said no, dragons. So we're going to see if this is true. It is called Divine Harvest for 2022 here. And positively bewitching. Special heroes to battle. Okay, so we have Corin, female Corin. I say that because we probably have a male one.
To a similar festival in my own world.
Okay, so she's blue, and she's wearing a kind of like a witch's hat. There's two new moves: attack speed, finish 4, and moonlight stance. I think it's a stance. Negating Fang, very good. I think that's on the legendary version of Corin. But let's see who else. So it is male Corin, Celestial Sorcerer.
Is this how wizards really dress? I love the hat.
I bet you when they made Fates, they didn't know they would continue voicing Corin for like a long time, right? It's been a while since Fates came out. 2 skills, the main weapon skill, and then I saw Ire 4. I have to go back. Okay, I like that he's breathing out candy. That's pretty nice. Ah, Naga! And they decide to give her even less clothes. Instead of just like being fully clothed up top, she's just wrapped in bandages on top. She is getting hugged by a ghost though. You know what's cool about this? Is it looks like she's the demote unit. So we can finally collect like a ethereal dragon. Okay, dual unit. Oh my god, they did do full dragon theme.
When we could enjoy ourselves like this.
Duma
Indeed.
and
It is truly a wonder.
Duma and his sister, of course. They co-ruled Valencia together. Milla is her name, that's right.
Our blessing upon you.
It's really gross looking. This gross dragon with the little hat. Okay, the dual skill's pretty nice. I see restore 30 HP. I see neutralize his bonuses.
My sister.
Yes, Duma.
This is one. Oh! Okay, it restores the 30 HP, negates penalties, and as a unit, it lets you have a kind of a far save?
Onward.
I think that's what it is. I think it's a far save. Unless that's built into the unit. Okay, so we get a new story chapter, which is nice. So you can get 3 maps and then times 3 difficulty levels, 9 orbs, not too bad. Ooh, I missed something. And I think this is just like, hey, for Faith Pass people, if you pull 40, you can get 1 guaranteed. But looks like we are getting Nils too. So Nils here will be your free unit, hopefully in Tempest Trial or something else. Yeah, Naga is the demo. So that's gonna be interesting because finally you can get 10 copies of a dragon very easily and not from Gen 1 because Gen 1's so weak right now. But let's go back and take a look at some of these skills. So for the female Corin here, she gets Moonlight Stone, Accelerate Special Trigger. At the start of turn 1, she basically has her trigger, her special prime for negating Fang there. If foe initiates combat or if foe's HP is 75% at the start of combat, grants +5 to all stats, grants special cooldown charge +1 per unit attack, and inflicts special cooldown -1 per attack. Reduce damage dealt by unit by 8 when foe triggers special. So if they're triggering a special, you're going to do a flat reduction, and then of course calculate damage based on the lower of defense or resist. Attack speed finish 4, that's new. If units within 3 spaces of an ally grant +7 to speed and attack during combat, and also if unit special is ready or is triggered before or during combat, +5 damage during combat, and when unit deals damage to the foe, restore 7 HP. Pretty overloaded skill. You're going to want it for everything because of the attack speed plus the heal and the damage reduction. So even if you don't like the unit, you should really get it for like fodder. Okay, we're talking about Starlight Stone here. Accelerate special -1 if foe's HP is 75% or higher, if they initiate combat, +6 to your unit and -6 to the enemy unit during combat. You get a special cooldown charge -1 on foe per attack, and restore 7 HP to unit, even when unit deals damage to foe during combat is 0. And if foe makes a follow-up attack, reduces damage from first attack by 75%. Pretty tanky. Dragon Ire Forest, the new one. Star of Combat inflicts attack resist -4 on foe during combat, and unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack. If foe initiates combat, neutralizes effects that prevent follow-up attacks. So you're always going to attack twice with Male Corrin. I think the Naga one, pretty awesome art. It's kind of cutesy, kind of ghosty, kind of, you know, revealing. But she gets Serenity Breath here. If foes initiates combat or if HP is above 75%, -5 to attack and resist. And if foes 2 spaces away, you're going to calculate the lower of the foe's defense or resist. So you do want some type of distant counter move. Whether that's be distant ward or anything else, you're going to want that. Now the dual skill here, 3 new skills. Distant Ferocity. Unit can counter attack regardless of foe's range. If foe initiates combat, grants +5 to unit during combat. So if you want to build Naga, it's worth it to pull Duma and Milla here too and give them this Distant Ferocity. Ghostly Lantern at the start of combat. If HP is above 25%, 6 to unit, and inflicts -6 to enemy unit. During combat, negates any effects that guarantees the foe's follow-up attack. Foe cannot make a follow-up attack, basically. And also foe attack triggers are special, and units resist is greater than foe's resist +5 during combat. Inflicts special cooldown +1 on foe before foe's first attack. Basically, what this means is if they're ready to trigger a special on you, you can turn that special back 1 click. Woeful Upheaval at the start of turn 1 deals 7 damage to all foes. That's useful because Suther has kind of a similar skill. Reduces damage from foe's first attack during combat by X%, the difference between unit's attack and foe's attack, and difference between foe's max HP and foe's current HP at the start of combat, max 30. If a foe uses bow, dagger, magic, or staff and initiates combat on an ally within 2 spaces, you're going to trigger that savior. So that's what we saw, which is like the far save there. The dual skill is also pretty useful, restores 30 HP, so that's very much like the Alm and Celica special, but I think 30 might be more. I think they restore 30, but it doesn't do anything else. This one also negates foes' bonuses during combat. Yeah, for 1 turn and units within the column there. So you want to line your units kind of like as many spaces as possible. So what they did here is they line up 4 spaces horizontally. So if you imagine 4 columns, it's gonna like debuff any enemies in those 4 columns, and then he's really just gonna move over to trigger the savior there.
Yes, Duma.
Okay, guys. Well, I think, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about dragons, but you know, dragons are really in right now with House of Dragons and stuff. So I guess that's what they went with. I wish we had a new unit. It's been a while since we had a new unit, and it's been even longer since we had a new unit that was season exclusive only. So hopefully we get a new unit. I know Shez is kind of new, in the previous banner along with all the Three Hopes people, but I was hoping we get some of the characters that haven't showed up from the older games yet. Alright guys, let me know what you think. I'll catch you on the next one. Talk to you later. Bye!